Hello ladies and gentlemen, Comic World here and Doctor Strange. So in this video what we're going to do is go over the origin of Doctor Strange and how he came to be Doctor Strange. So here's a little background on Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was actually created by Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko. He made his first appearance in Strange Tales issue 110 in 1963. So at a young age, Stephen Strange always wanted to be a doctor. That was his dream, to be a doctor. And he was the eldest of three, and when he was 11, his parents went on vacation, and his sister got into an accident and was injured, and so he aided her, and this proved to him to be an experience for him. He was then inspired to go to med school, and after he went to med school, or while he was in med school, he saved his sister again from drowning, and this really said, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to save lives, and he quickly finished med school and became a successful neurosurgeon. Later in life, Stephen got into a car accident. The car accident damaged his nerves and his hands, and this changed everything for Stephen Strange. He wasn't able to be a surgeon no more, yet he refused to become a assistant or a consultant. Instead, he went around the world trying to find a cure for his hands. And when he was traveling around the world, he came upon someone named as the Ancient One. He heard about this name, and he looked everywhere. Even he used his last money to look everywhere, and he did find him. And although the Ancient One did not want to cure his hands, he wasn't actually angry at him. He was more amazed and marveled that there's mystical powers that you can use, magical powers, and when all this was happening, the Ancient One actually was attacked, and he witnessed the attack of the Ancient One. Circumstances revealed to Strange that it was no other than Baron Mordo, the Ancient One's chief disciple. Strange realized that the Ancient One was a force of good, so what he did was abandon his quest of trying to restore his hands and commit his life to learning the magical forces with the intention of stopping Mordo. While doing this act, he proved himself to the Ancient One. After this, Doctor Strange put himself to the path of becoming the new Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, and while doing this, he gained a deadly enemy, Baron Mordo. So now that we've taken the time to talk about his origin story, I want to take some time to talk about his powers and abilities, because this guy is insanely powerful. So, Doctor Strange is the master of the mystic art. Doctor Strange is one of the most powerful sorcerers in the world. Doctor Strange uses mystical energy invoked upon by spells and incantations or by the power of divine beings to manipulate forces of the universe, including projection of mystic energies as bolts, slashes, binds, shields, or a scattered array of energy, appearing like electricity, manipulating matter and various energies, physical or spiritual, even transmutation of matter, controlling the elements, opening or sealing mystical portals to other realms, teleportation or dimensional travel, reality wrapping and control over dimensions, seeing through or casting illusions, invisibility, entangleability through astral projection, vast mental powers such as telepathy and telekinesis, communication with the dead and spiritual entities, seeing the future or past, manipulating dreams, removing spirits or placing them back into bodies, summoning supernatural beings, or using the powers of supernatural items. And the list just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. This guy has a ton of powers and abilities that he can do. But I want to take some time and talk about two things that I think are pretty important and play a big role in him, which is the Eye of Agamotto and the Cloak of Levitation. So essentially what the Eye of Agamotto is this Eye of Agamotto vastly extends Doctor Strange's physical abilities, and it also lets him enter dimensional travel. There's other things that I can do, but those are like, the big things that I can do. And just like Mjolnir, the eye can only be used by those it deems as morally worthy. Now, with the Cloak of Levitation, this allows Doctor Strange to levitate and fly. It is vastly indestructible, and it has also shielded him from attacks as well. So that is the origin of Doctor Strange and his abilities and powers. Now, if you want to read more about him and get to know him more through reading, I suggest you read World War Hulk, because he plays a big role in it, and it's really epic what he does. And you should also read Doctor Strange: The Oath, which was, in my opinion, was really well written, and it was really good book and really good read. So that's all for today, guys. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button, like. If you want to see more videos, click on that annotation right there and it'll take you right to it. But for today, that's all. I will see you guys later, and as always, keep on marveling.